Hey gorgeous, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show y'all how to get a super stunning Instagram glam glitter eye look on the hella cheek girl. So basically today we're just going to really focus on the eyes. If I get a chance I will finish the whole look for you guys, but in the meantime I went to Walmart and found these little glitter packets, and I was kind of curious as glitter is super expensive in the cosmetics world, and I was just wondering if these would work for an eye look. And I also got some eyelash glue from the dollar store, and I was like, dude, like $3 here for a glitter eye look, and I just couldn't resist. I had to know, and I thought. And don't forget to be kind, and please find the like and subscribe buttons down below. Alright girl, so there are tons of colors in here, and as you can see there are 16 colors. It comes with a good bit of glitter in each packet, so you could probably get several, maybe 10 or more eye looks out of each packet. And today I'm going to use the white. I was kind of mesmerized by this pretty white glitter in here. It's not really holographic, but it does kind of flash back like a blue-green, and it's just reminds me of snow, and it's so pretty. So we're going to use this one today, and I don't use a lot of white shades anyway, so I figured we could switch it up a bit. And I'm going to start off by using some of the mattes in the Morphe 35P. This is the purple palette, and it's got all sorts of stuff from lighter browns and more cool tones, like some berries and some grays, purples. We are actually going to start off with, this one I think today. And I'm going to go in with my favorite blending brush and just throw her on up there. Of course, I already used my primer, so we're just going to start off. And I'm going to put her on the crease to brow bone area and pull her up a bit. Next, we're going to go in with this gray color, which I don't think I've ever used before, so this will be interesting. As you know, I don't really do cool tones very often, and I prefer warm tones, but today we are going to really mix it up, baby, and we're going to try this out. And I'm just going to throw it in a little bit closer to my crease, and then kind of blend it up just a little bit to create a softer line there. Nice transition. So I wasn't going to do a colorful crease today, but girl, this one was screaming at me. It was like, Becca, please play with me today. And I was like, okay, I will. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go in with a smaller and stiffer blending brush and get it right there in my crease and pull her up a little bit once I'm happy with the intensity. Just kind of do the windshield wiper movement and do a little bit of the circular buffering movement too. Kind of really get that blended out. Especially with brighter and darker colors, it's kind of good to do that buffering movement so it's not settling into your crease too harsh. Really, with glitter, you don't have to cut your crease, because I feel like the difference, no matter what color match you're using, is so stark. But because I went in with a darker purple, I just think that it would be good to cut my crease first today. So that is what we're going to do. I'm just going to throw some of this concealer on my hand and one of my tiny little brushes. Like I said, more or less, this is just to kind of brighten up the lid area, because we are going to be laying down some eyeshadow, just a little bit to kind of make a base, and then we will be applying the glitter. Alright girl, next up we're going to take some setting spray on a brush, and I'm going to go in with my Violet Boss Ride or Die palette. And today, if I can get her open, I would like to show you what color we are using. All right, there we go. So today we are going to go in with Fiona, and I went through like a lot of whites in my collection, and this seemed to be the best fit. And it's a really pretty like pearly like stark white, and I think it'll make a great base. Now, like I said before, you don't have to cut your crease, but I feel like since we're using white, it would be smart to do so. So now that I've got that done and my concealer is dry, we are going to throw just like a thin layer of this down below just in case, the glitter is spaced out a little bit or something, and it's not so obvious if you have a similar color of eyeshadow on underneath. So this is generally why I don't use like brighter whites and like lighter cream color shadows, because girl, I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but it's like really creasing like on the lid, not even in my crease, but on the lid, even though we smoothed it out with concealer beforehand. It always does that no matter what I do or what I try. Girl, it doesn't matter. Whites tend to do this, so fair warning, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to throw some of this on there. So I cut her open, and I also got my little eyelash glue from the dollar store, and literally a dollar tube of eyelash glue adhesive. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my lip brush because I don't really use it. I don't have a lip palette, and I just don't use it, girl. And I've got like another, kind of like a lip brush or a detail brush. It's kind of stiff and flat and it's smaller. We're going to use the bigger brush for the eyelash glue and the smaller one for the glitter. Now, because these are packets, do be careful and keep it standing up if possible, because girl, this stuff gets everywhere. And really quickly, before I even really dive in, I just want to give a little disclaimer that I'm not sure if this is considered eye safe by the FDA, and I think that's who regulates cosmetics here in the US. I don't know if this is considered eye safe. So I would just ask that y'all do your research before you dive right in and use some craft glitter on your eye space. Alright, girls, so we're going to put just a teeny dot of eyelash glue, and be careful because this stuff really comes out. So just a little bit, and we're going to do like small parts of our eye at a time. I'm going to start on the inside and just kind of pat it on. And you need to move quick because this stuff dries quickly. And I'm going to take a good bit of glitter on my brush. And just pat her on. Now, I forgot to put some on, but if you have setting powder, I highly recommend that you put some in your under eye area, as obviously I'm getting some fallout, girl. Ooh, it's like it's snowing on my face. Ooh, not too much. I promise you will be sad if you use too much glue. And we're just going to pat it on and really make sure that you get it on there. Remember to move quick. Get a good bit of glitter on there, because once it dries, it's hard to like really put any more glitter on. So you want to do a good bit, little bits at a time. Gorgeous. So I used one of my brushes to wipe away some setting powder, and I did my liner. I used the Duo Stroke from Absolute New York, and I'm really liking this company, by the way. They are fairly affordable and they have some really good products. And I also used the e.l.f. eyeliner to do my line up top. And then I used a mix of my two favorite mascaras right now, and that's the Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte and the Bobbi Brown Eye Opening Mascara that I got in Sephora Play last month. Now, I will say, and we are gonna clean this up a little bit and do something below, but I will say that the white didn't go on as nicely as the green that I used the other day, and I will be posting that look on Instagram, so it might already be up by the time that y'all see this video. But I feel like the white glitter didn't really go on as well as that green. I feel like it went on a little bit more like patchy and chunky, and I was kind of looking at this. I feel like some of the white in here isn't very glittery at all. It's more of like a less glittery glitter. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, girl. But I feel like it didn't go on as nicely, but it still looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of Starry Night Sky. I'm digging it though. I'm gonna rock it. But since it didn't go on as well as I would have liked, and I'm not sure why, I'm thinking we will revisit this subject in the near future with one of the like more solid colors in this little glitter packet kit and see how it goes again. But I'm telling you, girl, that green was just, it was popping, baby. So we will check that out again later, but in the meantime, that is the basics. So if you are looking, I'm going to go in with one of my smaller blending brushes and just clean up the top a little bit, as I usually do with any of my eye looks. Because even with just like plain old shimmer, yeah, see, some fell off. Even with just plain old shimmer, like you still get a little bit up top on your mats, and just going back with your blending brush very carefully and gently, you can kind of brush some of that off and put a little bit more pigment on up top so it's not so obvious. It's not like a perfect solution, but it does work. And you know what, darling? I'm feeling like some more color, so we are gonna go in with Beauty Killer, and I think, oh gosh, it's a hard mix between these two. I'm not sure which one I want to do. Decisions. Ah, to heck with it, baby. Let's have some fun. I'm going to use them both, but I'm gonna start with China White right here and my little diffuser brush and just kind of get a little bit of that color on to kind of tone it down just a notch. And it's almost like adding setting powder, you know what I mean? It kind of sets that area and helps the other colors blend better. And I always recommend going in with a lighter color first before adding like a darker shadow or liner to your bottom lash line, just so it's not such a harsh like circle. And because, girl, no matter what color you use, you can totally get raccoon eyes very easily, and this is one of the ways to like really prevent it. So I'm going to start with Star Power, which is that really pretty bright matte pink, and I'm going to throw that on the inner part of my lower lash line and kind of blend it out towards the middle. I don't know why, I'm just feeling some color today, baby. And you know what? Adding some color to your lower lash line kind of adds some character to your eye look, I think. And it kind of makes it pop a little bit too. You know, most people use like neutral mattes and, you know, all sorts of the color brown. But I feel like adding some color down there really makes you stand out. And it's just my thing. If you have me on Snapchat, girl, you already know I have me away with fashion. We'll just say that. Me and my crazy LuLaRoe leggings and graphic t-shirts and just random dresses. You know, be you. You know what I mean? Just be you, baby. It's more fun that way. Now we're going to take that blue, it's like a glittery, kind of like teal blue matte, and we are going to throw that on the outer edge of our lower lash line and kind of blend it out towards the middle a bit. Be careful because this one comes up really easily and very pigmented, and definitely tap your brush or you will have some fallout. Oh, it looks kind of cool. I like that. I love doing fun and colorful eye looks, and like I'm a really huge fan of like avant-garde and the, you know, really out there kind of artsy makeup, and this is This is right up my alley right here. I know a lot of people don't like the super bright colors, but I totally encourage y'all to go out and try it every once in a while. So I'm going to highlight my inner corner and brow bone with Anne, and it's a really pretty color to highlight with. I don't know if I'd use it like on my full lid or anything, but it's got like this really pretty like purple blue shine back, even though it kind of looks like a champagne color in the pan. It's so pretty. I love using this one. You know what? I'm really liking it. Girl, and this highlight be popping with some purple. I'm loving it. I know the glitter came out not quite as I expected, but I'm digging it today. So are out of time, so I will be finishing my look off camera and I will be posting a picture of it to Instagram probably this weekend. And yeah, just let me know what you think down in the comments and let me know if you would try this or if you've tried it or just girl tell me your thoughts. I love hearing from you. But in the meantime, that's all I got for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and go out and spread some love and positivity today, baby. We could all use some extra. But you know you're beautiful and I love you. Mwah. Bye, everyone.